Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna show you guys another cool mod today, and this mod is called the Flan's Plains mod for Minecraft 1.4.6. This mod is well known all over the Minecraft forums, and it has finally updated. You guys have been showing some amazing support lately, with the Christmas craft mod review hitting about 900 likes. I really appreciate that, guys. But anyways, guys, let me go ahead and show you guys one of my best reviews for this mod. So let's go ahead and begin reviewing this mod. This video is going to be very lengthy because I'm going to be covering most of all the crafting recipes and talking a lot about this mod because this mod is so awesome. When you first install this mod, you're going to have yourself different packs. These packs are small add-ons that Flan's mod adds in, so you could have a whole variety of different add-ons into your Minecraft game. So these packs include Simple Parts pack, which you need for every single pack that there is. There is the Ye Olde pack, the Modern Weapons pack, the Nerf pack, and the World War II pack. So anyways, we're gonna be reviewing the Simple Parts pack first, and then we're gonna go on and reviewing the rest of the packs because this is a full review. We're gonna be covering a lot of things in this video, so you guys should click on the annotations above if you guys want to skip to specific packs if you guys want to. The first pack we're gonna review has a lot of crafting, so we're gonna be crafting a lot of stuff, and it sucks making your first impression of this mod with crafting. So you guys could skip all this and click on the annotations. You could go to Ye Olde, you could go to Modern Weapons, all of that stuff up there, and you could also click on the new annotation, which is download this mod. So it'll take you to my website where I have all of the downloads listed for you, so you could download this mod simple, fast, and easy. And then a tutorial at the end, which I'll show you guys how to install this mod not only for a client but for a server. So you can install this for a server. It's very buggy, but we're gonna go ahead and do all of this in one video. So let's go ahead and start with the Simple Parts pack. We're gonna be reviewing every single crafting recipe that the Simple Parts pack requires for you to make yourself a plane, a tank, all of that good stuff in Simple Parts pack. So how about we get started? Now let's go ahead and make ourselves a biplane wing. So first off, we're gonna make ourselves a biplane wing. I'm not gonna talk about what these items are actually used for because we're gonna be using them later on when we craft planes. So I'm gonna show you all the crafting recipe, and you could just go ahead and watch, or you could go to the actual forum and check out all of the crafting recipes because that's actually very simple. So here we have ourselves a biplane wing. You're gonna need this for a plane, so let's go ahead and take that, and if you put it back into the crafting recipe, you're gonna get yourself 2 wooden wings. If we grab those, place them like this, exactly like that, we need ourselves 1 more wooden wing for us to make ourselves a tri-wing. So there we go. Let's grab this. Now let's go ahead and put 3, and then we're gonna put some sticks, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a tri-plane wing. There you go. So that's how you make a double and a triple. And now let's go ahead and make ourselves a wooden propeller. So what we're gonna need there is we're gonna need some iron ingots. Let's grab our iron ingots. I dropped it on the floor, so let me go into my crafting, and I'm gonna go ahead and place myself an iron in the middle and 3 sticks like so. There we go. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like this. There we go. So here is the wooden propeller, and that's what you use in order to make yourself a plane. Now let's go ahead and make ourselves a wheel. A wheel is necessary for all planes, so let's grab ourselves some leather, and we're gonna get ourselves some more ingots, which I have in my inventory. So I'm gonna grab myself a ingot, place in the center, and surround this bad boy with some 4 leather. And there you go. That's how you make yourself a wheel. So let's grab our wheel, place it down. Now we need to make ourselves a wooden tail using that wheel. So let's go ahead and grab our wheel, place it in the bottom, grab ourselves some oak planks, and place them like so. And there you go. Now you have yourself a wooden tail. That's how you make it. It's very simple. So now we have to get ourselves more wheels because we're gonna make ourselves a wooden cockpit. So you need yourself a boat and a few more wheels. Grab ourselves the wheels, place them side by side like so, and then a boat in the very top, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a wooden cockpit. That's where you're gonna be sitting down. So let's go ahead and grab that. Now we're gonna be making some metal objects because a lot of these planes are made with metal. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a metal wing section. What I need is some iron bars, and I have some iron in my inventory. So let's go ahead and make this. I'm gonna grab myself some iron bars, place it like so, and place the iron ingots at the top, and there we have it, a metal wing section. We're gonna need that for a plane, and now with that metal wing section, we're gonna make ourselves a small metal wing. So I'm gonna place that in the center, grab some ingots, place it side by side, and there you go. That's how you make yourself a small metal wing. And once you have that, now you can make a wing of a plane. So let's go ahead and keep that and save it for later. Now we're gonna make ourselves a metal propeller, because a lot of metal planes actually requires a metal propeller instead of a wooden one. So there you go. That's how you make yourself a metal propeller. And now that we have all of that, now let's go ahead and make ourselves a metal tail. So what we're gonna do is get some ingots, place it like so, and some more wheels that we made before, and we just place it down, and there you go. That's how you get yourself a metal tail. And now that you grab that, place it like so. Now let's make ourselves a metal cockpit. What we're gonna need, instead of a boat, we're gonna get ourselves a minecart and some glass. There we go. Go back into here. We're gonna grab ourselves more wheels, place it side by side, grab ourselves a minecart, place in top, and a glass, and there we go. That's how you make yourself a metal cockpit. So now that we made ourselves a metal cockpit, now let's make ourselves a bomb bay. In order to make one of those, you're gonna need yourself a trap door. Let's grab one of those, because we're gonna use that in order to place some bombs. It's, you know, it's required for a lot of bombing planes. So we're gonna grab ourselves some iron ingots, place it like so, just like this. A lot of iron is actually required for a lot of crafting. Now we grab ourselves a trapdoor, place it like so, and there you go. That's how you make yourself a bomb bay. Now with this bomb bay, we're gonna keep it and save it for later, and we're gonna make ourselves a passenger bay. In order to make one of those, we need ourselves an iron door. So here we go. I have some iron doors. I made sure I have all of the material needed in order to craft everything. So here's an iron door. Let's place it like so, right here in the center. Not in the center, but at the very side, and surround it with some ingots like that, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a passenger bay. Now we're gonna make ourselves some pistons for the engines. Now we're gonna be making some engines, guys. Now we're gonna need some flint, and here's some flint right there. We're gonna make ourselves a piston, which is required for an engine. So we're gonna grab our ingots, place it like so, and our flint and steel, place it right there, and here is a piston. We're gonna be making a lot of pistons, so I've already stocked up in 64 pistons, because we're gonna be making some V4 engines right now. Oh, V4. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some pistons, place it like so, there we go. And we're gonna put 2 ingots right in the center, and there we go, a V4 engine. So now we have made ourselves a V4 engine. Now we're gonna get ourselves a V6 engine to increase our speed like crazy. So we're gonna grab ourselves some ingots, place it like so, and we're gonna grab more pistons and place it like this, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a V6 engine. Now let's make ourselves something even more crazy, a V8 engine. In order to make one of those, I need to grab myself another V4, because if you add them up, here's a V4 engine. So there we go. So if you grab 2 V4s and place them side by side, those add up to a V8, because 4 plus 4 equals 8, and you could do math in this mod. So there you go, the V8 engine itself. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and keep this for later. So now that we have crafted ourselves every single engine that's inside this mod, we have ourselves a V8 engine, a V6, and a V4. Now we have to make ourselves a tank engine, and in order to make one of those, we need to grab ourselves an iron block. There we go, a block of iron. We're gonna go into our crafting, place the block of iron in the center, and surround that bad boy with some pistons, and there you go. Now you have made yourself a rotary engine. This is the 8-cylinder, so there you go. Now let's go ahead and make ourselves some tank shells. So we're gonna be blasting some things with some tank shells, and in order to make that, we're gonna need ourselves some gunpowder. Grab that, go back into our crafting, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it like so, the gunpowder in the top and some iron in the bottom, and there you go. You have made yourself a 3 set of tank shells. Now we could use that in order to bomb stuff with our tank. That's not the only thing we're gonna be bombing. This is just for tanks. Now let's go ahead and make ourselves some bombs for our planes. So we're gonna grab some TNT, and I'm gonna grab myself this flint, because we're gonna be using this later on. And what I'm gonna do is go back, and we have to make ourselves some bombs. So I'm gonna place the TNT in the center, grab some ingots, place it like so, and there we go. Hold on, everything just screwed up. So there we go. That's how to make yourself a small bomb. It's quite simple, right? So now let's make ourselves a large bomb. What we need now is we have to place TNT like so, like that, grab more ingots, place it just like this, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a large bomb. That's crazy, right? Now let's make ourselves something even more fancy. We're gonna make ourselves a napalm bomb. So I'm gonna grab more ingots, place it like a V, like that. Grab ourselves a flint, place it at the top, and a TNT, and place it into the center, and there's our napalm bomb. So now that we have made ourselves a napalm bomb, let me go ahead and store everything, because my inventory is getting filled with stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make myself an anti-air barrel. So in order to make one of those, you just get more ingots and place it like so, just a straight line, horizontal, and there you have anti-air gun barrel, so we're gonna keep that in order to make ourselves a AA gun. So now let's get into actually making ourselves some parts for tanks. So we're gonna make ourselves a small car chassis, or chassis, I don't know how to say it, chassis, let's just keep it like that. So now what we're gonna need is some leather. We're gonna place it into the center, surround that with some ingots like so, and now we're gonna grab ourselves some glass, place it to the top, and there you go, small car chassis. And we're gonna keep that, save it for later. And now we're gonna make ourselves a tank body, and in order to make one of those, you grab more ingots, you place it like so. Actually I need some redstone. I can't forget about redstone. There we go. So now that I have myself some redstone, placing that into the center, now I'm gonna surround that with some ingots like so. And now I'm gonna grab myself a, oh my gosh, I don't even have trapdoors. What? Where's my trapdoors? Oh, I placed them into here. My bad. So let's restart that. I'm gonna grab myself a trapdoor, place it up the very top, grab ourselves some redstone, place it like so, and now we're gonna grab ourselves some ingots and surround it, and there you go. That is a tank body. So that's how you make yourself a tank body. Now let's make ourselves a tank barrel, which is very simple. You just need more iron ingots because you're gonna be using a lot of iron ingots, and you just place it, sideways T, and there you go, a tank barrel. So now let's make ourselves a tank turret. In order to make one of those, you grab that tank barrel, place it back, and you just make a cube right there in the center of the crafting table, and there you go, a tank turret. So we're gonna keep that, and if you combine both of these, you can make yourself a tank. But now let's make ourselves some caterpillar track pieces for our caterpillar track. So you're gonna need some iron ingots, and you just place it like this, just like a rocket ship, and there you go. You have yourself now 4 caterpillar track pieces. Now I need to get myself more caterpillar track pieces, and once you have all that, you have to get yourself a wheel, which I'm missing, and I'm gonna grab my wheel right here. And now we're gonna make ourselves a caterpillar track, and that's the bottom of the tank. So I'm gonna grab the wheel, place it into the center, and surround that with some caterpillar tracks. There we go, surround that, and there you have it. We have ourselves a caterpillar track. Now that you have made everything that you need, that is all of the parts that are in the simple part pack. Now we're gonna make ourselves some fuel, because that's required for the tank. Not only the tank, but the the spaceships as well. Not the spaceships, the spaceships. I'm just joking, guys. The planes. Oh man, I'm not sure why I said spaceships, but we're gonna make ourselves some fuel. And in order to make some fuel, you're gonna need some coal. There you go. And more ingots. Obviously, this whole mod requires everything of ingots. So you place the ingot at the very top, and you grab more coal, and you place it like a cube, and there you go. You're gonna need fuel, a fuel can, everything you do. For fuel, you need a fuel can. So you don't use coal anymore, just like in the old Flan's Plains mod, you have to use this fuel can. And that's how to make it. So remember this recipe, it's very important. So now that we have ourselves a fuel can, we could save that and begin reviewing the Ye Olde pack. So now we're gonna check out Ye Olde's pack, but before we start checking out Ye Olde's pack, we have to see how to craft ourselves a small plane crafting table and a large plane crafting table and a vehicle crafting table, because that is very necessary in order to craft anything. So you're gonna need more iron ingot. Everything is used with iron ingot in this mod. So grab some more iron ingots and place some bowls at top, and there you go. That's how you make yourself a small plane crafting table. So to make yourself a large one, you just place a small one and another small one side by side. So you have to craft that 2 times. And there you go, a large plane crafting table. Now let's make ourselves a vehicle crafting table. You grab yourselves 4 ingots, place it like so, and 2 bowls on top. And there you go, that's how you make yourself a vehicle crafting table. Ye Olde introduces 2 new items and 2 planes into Minecraft. So how about we get started making ourselves 2 of the items, which is the crossbow and the crossbow bolt. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a crossbow. In order to make one of those, you grab yourselves some wooden planks and you place it like so, just like that. And then now you're gonna grab yourself some strings and place it like this, and there you go, that's how you make yourself a crossbow. Now let's make ourselves a crossbow bolt. What we need is some feather, some sticks, and some flint, and there you go. So let's grab all of those. And now let's go ahead and test this out. Let's go ahead and aim and see if it shoots. It does shoot. And there doesn't seem to be a durability with the crossbow. It just keeps on shooting, and you can just right click and shoot, and you can't really aim because there isn't a scope on it. So you just right click and it acts just like a bow, but it launches super far away without holding. You have to reload by right clicking, and you have to keep on right clicking, and you'll keep on shooting the crossbow. So now those were the 2 items. Now let's check out the biplane and the 2-seater biplane. This is how to craft it. We're gonna grab ourselves a small plane crafting table, place it down, and now we're gonna make ourselves our actual plane. So here is the crafting table for the plane. planes, what we're gonna need is some of the biplane wings, place it side by side, and you could see exactly where to place down everything because it pretty much tells you exactly where to place them down. So I'm gonna put down a cockpit right in the center, grab ourselves a V8 engine. If you want to go really fast, you could go to V6 and V4, but why not? Why not just go to V8 and just place it right there? And now we need ourselves some wooden propellers, place in the very top, and a tail, a wooden tail, and there you go. That's how you make yourselves a biplane, and there you have. That's your first ever plane. And now that you have crafted once, it will save in your blueprints, but apparently you will crash if you click on that blueprint to see how to craft everything, so don't click on that. So like I said, there's a bug with the blueprints, but no need to worry about the blueprints. I'm going over all the crafting recipes, so you could just pause the video and always come back. So let's make ourselves a 2-seater biplane for you and your buddy to join you. So I'm gonna grab ourselves some biplane wings, place it side by side, grab ourselves 2 wooden cockpits, place it like so. Now we need ourselves a wooden tail, a propeller, and what else do we need? Oh yeah, an engine. Don't forget about the engine, guys. So you want a V4? Should we get ourselves a V4? It's gonna be super slow. Let's not go with the V4. I'm telling you guys to craft yourself a V8 all the way. So now grab yourself a V8, place it, and there is your 2-seater biplane. So how about we test out these planes? And I'm gonna need myself some fuel. So here's some fuel right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and right click with my dog and call him over here. And it's about to be nighttime, so let's see. You need yourself a good space in order to start flying a plane. So this looks like a good runway, just straight up this way. There isn't anything on the way, so let's go ahead and test this out. I haven't tried it out yet. Let's place down a 2-seater, why not? So this is how the 1-seater looks like. I'm gonna place it down right here, and apparently I crashed because it hit my dog. So this is how the first plane ever looked like, and my dog likes to be pushing it, and if it hits an object, it should blow up and turn back into its pieces. The cool thing about this mod is that the whole plane doesn't explode, but what it does is that if it hits an object, you'll see that it turns into items. Look at that, all of the items used in order to craft the whole entire plane, it's right there. So you could recraft the plane all over again. So that was the biplane right here. Let me go ahead and right click again, and there it is. So with the V8 engine, it should be going super quick. So now let's place down the V2. I'm gonna place it down right there, and there it is. This is the second one, and it looks like it's already on fire because I hit it with an object close to it. So this is the 2-seater biplane, and my dog should be able to join in, and let's see if he joins. Come on, doggy, join me, doggy. Okay, so right when you right click on a plane, it should already give you some controls. If you press R, it's gonna open up the menu. E is to get out, and C is to switch. I believe it'll switch seats. Let's go ahead and press C, and it looks like it didn't really do much. So let's go ahead and start this. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this. I'm gonna rotate my whole entire plane this way. Hopefully I don't crash. There's already a fire going on over there. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm gonna press R, and here is the inventory of the actual plane. This is the GUI. So you can put down guns, but you have to make sure that you craft it with guns before you actually add in guns. You can't put it, you have to craft it with it. And here's some bombs. This is where you place down some bombs, but it doesn't seem that the actual 2-seater biplane has a section for bombs because you don't have a bomber plane. Here's some fuel and cargo. This is where you could put down some slots, anything you want in here. You could put down some items. That's awesome. So if you have a full inventory somehow, you could just place some stuff here in the cargo. So let's go ahead and add some fuel. I'm gonna grab my, no doggy, don't push me to the edge. Oh no, my dog, he really did it this time. Oh, you did it this time, doggy. Okay, so now I have myself a new plane. My dog broke my other plane, so how about we start this? I'm gonna go ahead and press R again and go here to fuel, and I'm placing the fuel can straight in there, and you'll see that it's pumping up the gas and the fuel. So let's go ahead and start flying this. There is custom sounds, and this is the custom sounds. Let me go ahead and change this down a little bit because it's very loud. And this is the custom sounds. Hopefully it doesn't scratch the side of the plane. It's going very slow. You hold space to go up. There's directions in the Minecraft forum, but you hold space to go up. And it looks like I'm slowly heading up. Let's press F5 to check this out. I'm slowly heading up. It seems to be working. It's very slow, but I am flying. I'm flying, guys. Woohoo! I'm flying! So anyways, you hold shift to go down and you hold space to go up, and it takes a while to accelerate, but if you make better planes, then you're gonna go way faster. So here's the world creation download. It looks amazing. It's sunset and I'm just flying around, and you just move like you're, you know, normally moving a player, just with the WASD, and you hold shift to go down, space to go up, and that's all you really need to know, because you can't really press V to drop bombs because you don't have bombs at the moment. But we're gonna check out all of the other planes and the other packs, but this is the Ye Olde pack. Now let's check out the modern weapons pack. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk about the Modern Weapons Pack. The Modern Weapon Pack adds in a good amount of guns and some new items into the Flans mod. So now let's go ahead and check it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to craft myself a Modern Weapons box. It acts just like Risukami's recipe book, where it shows you all of the crafting for each gun and some materials that you're gonna need in order to make some of these guns. So I'm gonna go into my crafting table, I'm gonna get some green dye, place it into the center, grab more iron, since iron is used everywhere in this mod. So I'm gonna go ahead and surround that green wool, and there we go, not green wool, the green dye, and there we go, the modern weapon box. So you're gonna need that, and let's grab that and place it down, and you'll see that right away it looks just like an ordinary box, but until you right click on it, a new GUI will open up. This GUI will show you every single crafting recipe of each gun. If you click on the scroll right here, you can see every single gun that the Modern Weapons Pack adds in, and these are all of the guns. They look awesome. So wait a minute, what is this light green stuff? What is this green stuff right here? Well, that's fiberglass. Well, how do you make that? Well, I'm gonna show you right now. What you need to do is get yourself some sand, and you need some gravel. Place it side by side to get yourself actually I think it's the other way around. Actually, it's not even sand, hold on. So you get yourself some clay, and now you're gonna go back into the crafting recipe, grab the clay instead of gravel, and grab the sand, place it side by side, and there you go. You get the clay and sand mixture. When you get that, now you have to smelt it into the furnace. So grab that, place into the furnace, and grab some coal and fuel that up, and you should get yourself some fiberglass. Fiberglass is necessary for most of the guns that are inside the Modern Weapons box. So let's go ahead and craft that, and there we go. That is the fiberglass that you need. You have to do that over and over to get yourself a ton of fiberglass, and there you guys have it. These are all of the guns, and I've already crafted every single gun, because if you guys are interested in the crafting, just look in the Modern Weapons box. I'm not going to go over all of the crafting because I've already done it, and check it out. Here are all of the guns, just like the RPG and the Golden Desert Eagle. So let me go ahead and grab myself the RPG and start testing out some of the guns. I'm not going to show all of the guns because all of them are quite the same. Some of them shoot at the same rate, and all of them do about the same damage. So let's go ahead and try out the RPG. You need yourself the ammunition itself and the actual gun or rocket. So let's go ahead and try this out. There you go, villager! Say goodbye! Oh! So there we go, I just wasted one ammunition. I need to get more, but I don't have any more. So let's go ahead and try out a new gun. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves the Desert Eagle, the golden one. There's two different ones, the regular one and the golden one. So let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see if this could take down the villager in one hit. So it didn't kill him because I was in his GUI, and I don't even think it hit him. Maybe it did, I'm not even sure. Let me try it again. There you go. You can hear all of these cool sound effects because it does have sound effects. Let's go ahead and try this out. Bam, bam, you can just be shooting everything. I think it's 2 shots per Golden Eagle ammunition bullet, and there we go. Oh, you could hit 2 at the same time. That's awesome. So now I ran out of ammo. Let me go ahead and throw that away, and let's go ahead and try out a new gun. Let's try out the AK-47, which is somewhere around here. I don't even know where it's at. Let's try out the mini Uzi. Let's grab that, and I'm gonna grab the mini Uzi and start shooting these and see how fast it could actually shoot. Let's try this out. And also, every gun could penetrate and break glass. You see that? It broke glass, and it looks awesome when you break glass. That's sweet. I was hoping that if you could shoot blocks, you could see it cracking. That would be really awesome if Flan adds that in. So let's go ahead and take down all of these villagers! Oh, I lost all my ammo. That sucks. But let's put it back into the well. And now let's grab ourselves another gun. Before it turns nighttime, I just want to destroy this whole entire village because they've been mean to me lately. And let's grab ourselves the M1014. I don't know how to pronounce these guns because I'm not really good with guns. I haven't been playing that much gun games, or I don't even own any guns in real life. So, pardon my mispronouncing of these guns. Let's go ahead and shoot this villager. There we go! And you see that it broke some glass back there because it shoots more than just one entity towards the mob. It shoots like 5, just like a shotgun. There we go. It takes these guys down in like 1 hit. Look at that. That's awesome. And I can break down these windows and destroy the whole entire world. Look at that. I'm reloading, but I don't have any more ammunition, so I can't fire anymore. There's a whole variety of different guns. Let's try out a sniper. So let's try out the M21. Let's grab that and the ammunition itself. In order for you to aim and use the scope, all you have to do is just hold down right click, and you'll see that it actually shows up a awesome interface and it zooms up for your character. So how about we try to snipe or something? I'm not sure where we're gonna sniper. There's only villagers here in this area, so hold on. There's a lot of them inside here. Let's see if I can take down this one. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. Let's see what I could take down. There's a lot of them. I can see windows within windows. Oh, there we go. I did it. Oh, I got him. Get him. There we go. I think I got him. Let's get him. Whoa, we went through all of those glass windows. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's awesome. I really... Oh! Man, oh, I got him! I saw him die! Ha! Villagers, take that! Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. Where is he at? Oh, there he is! Man, this is a fun game. I really like this game. This is pretty interesting. I think Seth Bling should make something like this because you know how he makes a lot of mini games with redstones. I think someone should make a mini game like this. Villagers are running side by side and you get Flan's Plains mod and you just start shooting them with the guns. But I ran out of ammo, so you just press right click again or press escape and eventually the zoom will stop. It doesn't seem to be stopping, so I'm gonna grab the gun and put it away and it should be able to stop, but it doesn't. This is a bug, I can't. Okay, so now I have fixed the bug. What you need to do is go into creative mode, get yourself a different sniper and hold it into your inventory slot and it should be able to go away. There's a bug with the zoom in, so it would really mess you up. So there's a ton of guns. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce most of all of these because I'm not really big on guns. I don't really play any gun games. Here's the AK-47 and here's the ammunition. Let's go ahead and try this out. I'm sure that it's like a semi-automatic where it'll keep on shooting over and over. So let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, there we go. This is like a really good gun. And remember guys, this mod does work multiplayer, so you guys could be shooting your friends and conquer villages and probably even play team deathmatch with your friends, which I'm going to be showing you guys how to install this mod for a server. So this is the Modern Weapons pack. Now let's go ahead and check out the next pack, which should be the Nerf pack. Okay, so now let's check out the Nerf pack. If you guys don't know what Nerf guns are, then where have you been for the last years? So let's go ahead and make ourselves some of the materials that we're gonna need in order to make some of these guns, such as some plastic, foam, deep battery, and some springs. So inside my furnace, I'm gonna go ahead and put some coal and some slime balls. I'm gonna put half of these, and this is in order to make yourself some plastic. You just have to smelt some slime balls. And now with the slime balls, we're gonna make some foam, which you're gonna need some sand. So here's some sand, and we're gonna go into our crafting table, grab half of our sand, and then half of our slime balls. Let me go ahead and grab half of that and just simply place them side by side, and there you go. Now you have yourself some foam, and you get a ton of foam just with that, just basic crafting, and there you have it. So now let's make ourselves some D batteries. So in order to make some of those, you're gonna need some some iron, of course. Obviously everything is crafted with some iron and some redstone. Grab that, and now we're gonna go into our crafting table right here, and we're gonna place the iron in the center and the redstone in the bottom, and there you go. That's a D battery. That's how to make mostly all of the Nerf guns. You're gonna need some D batteries. So there you go. Now let's make ourselves some springs, which you're gonna need some more iron, and you place it like this, just like, a Pac-Man face, just like, nom, 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 nom. I don't know how to say it, but there you go. Now you make yourself the spring. Now let's grab our spring and just place it in here because we're gonna be crafting some cool stuff. So with all the plastic that you have gathered up, let's go ahead and wait till this reaches 9 plastic, or I could just go into my chest and grab all of the plastic that I have stored up already. But anyways, now let's go ahead and make ourselves the Nerf blaster box. This is just like the Modern Weapons box where it shows you guys all of the crafting, but instead it's Nerfs. So we're gonna fill up the whole entire box, the crafting grid, with plastic, and there you go. Now you get yourself the Modern Weapons box. What? That makes absolutely no sense. The crafting is incorrect, guys. The Modern Weapon box, this is an imposter. It's not supposed to craft like that, guys. It's supposed to be the actual Nerf. So that's another bug. Be sure to remember that while you're playing multiplayer, because if you guys want to battle with Nerf guns, well then you guys have to go into creative mode and spawn one in. Here is the Nerf blaster box. I'm not sure how to craft it anymore because apparently it didn't seem to be working, but every time I grab myself the Nerf blaster box, somehow this gets filled up. What? I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Now I have got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this down, and this is how it looks. This is the Nerf blaster box. It's yellow, and you can see a grid on top, and what we're gonna do is right click, and you could see all of the Nerf blasters, and they look all amazing. They look just like the actual model itself. So now let's go ahead and go sideways, and you can see how to craft everything, such as the clips and the actual foam ammunition. In order to make the foam ammunition, all you have to do is just place down one little slot of foam into the crafting table. Let's go ahead and try that out. I'm gonna grab a foam, place it into the center, and I should have already gotten myself some ammunition, but it didn't seem that it worked at the moment. But let's go ahead and check out all of the guns. Now all of these guns look amazing, so let's go ahead and spawn in all of these guns. So here are all of the Nerf blasters. We have ourselves the first one, which is the Raider, then we have ourselves the Maverick, I don't know how to say that. Here's the Jolt, then the Stampede, then the Recon, and then the Long Shot, and then over here is the Valken, and that is basically all of them. You need the ammunition, which I have all in my inventory, and let's go ahead and start firing this. Where's Pork Chop? Pork Chop, where you at? Look at this, the scope is awesome. You just, with the Long Shot, you could just right click and you could just aim and shoot. It doesn't really have a long scope. And where is Pork Chop? He was just around me right now. I think he ran away. Oh, there you are, Pork Chop. Hold on, buddy, I'm coming.
Get away from me.
No, pork chop,
away.
don't brush me away.
Get
You know
away.
this is gonna
I
happen.
don't want-
Okay,
No,
so let's go
please,
ahead and try this out
Steven,
on you,
come
buddy. So what I'm
on.
gonna do is grab the long shot. I'm gonna aim at your butt.
Please,
And I'm gonna
Steven.
shoot it, and there we go,
Ow,
pork chop. I just
ow,
aimed and shot. They don't do that much damage. I'm
ow,
sure they won't even kill a mob because they're
Steven.
Nerf guns. What do you
Steven,
expect? They're just foam
please.
ammunition hitting
No
a
more,
mob. Let's
please.
try out the Raider on
Steven.
pork chop and
No,
see if this
no,
works.
no.
So I'm gonna oh, there we go, bam, bam, pork chop. And let's try this out right here. There we go. So let's try out this little one, the Jolt. This is like a little small one. Look how little the Jolt is. It's like a little kid's gun.
That thing
It's
kills
really
people.
funny. But anyways, guys, I remember back then in Flan's Plains mod 1.2.5 that when you used to shoot the ammunition on the floor, it used to just bounce up. But now it doesn't seem to be doing that. It seems like it goes through the blocks. It used to be a lot more cooler when the actual entity hits the ground and jumps up as an ammunition, because that was a lot of fun. If you guys
That
want to check out
wasn't
my
fun.
old review, search for it on my channel because you guys will know
Don't
exactly
do it.
what I mean. Anyways, let's go ahead
No.
and start shooting Pork Chop a little bit
Come
more. It
on,
doesn't really
Steven.
hurt him. He's having
Ow.
fun. Isn't that right, Pork Chop?
No, it hurts me a lot. Please.
Okay, so
Ah.
there we have it. These are all of the Nerf guns. They don't do much. It's just for like small warfare in your server. So if you guys want to have a Nerf gun battle
Don't
without
do
killing
it.
each other using real
It
guns,
hurts.
well then you could have yourself a Nerf gun battle. And they go really far. Look at that.
Yes,
they go
Steven.
super far. And probably even the long shot goes even farther. Actually, they all go the same speed. And I'm sure that they only deal like half a heart of damage to
They
nothing.
almost killed me.
Anyways, guys, now let's check out the last pack, guys. The last pack is the World War II pack, which involves all of the planes. So let's go ahead and check out that pack. Okay, so now we are down to the last pack, which is the World War II pack. This is where all of the fun begins, because this is where it adds in all of the planes and all of the old weapons that were used in World War II, such as the tanks, even these anti-airs. So this is the biggest pack, so this is going to be the biggest part of this whole entire video. This is going to be the longest clip. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the weapon boxes, because there are some weapon boxes. There are the German weapon box, the Japanese, the British, the American, and the Russian weapon box, which we're going to craft all right now. So I have too many items open. Let me go ahead and close that, and you're gonna get some more iron ingots and a lot of dyes, because this requires a lot of dyes. I'm gonna leave these dyes, the green and all that, because we don't need those dyes at the moment. So I'm gonna go into my crafting table, and the first one we're gonna make is the German weapon box. In order to make that, you're gonna grab your iron, and let me go ahead and place it like so. Let me go ahead and just fill all of these up, because they're all crafted the same way. So I'm gonna craft it all like this, and in order to make the German weapon box, we need ourselves some ink sacs, which really sucks because I just had everything down. Oh man, I thought I got all of the actual crafting recipes. There we go. So now I have set everything back to how it was, and now we're gonna grab one ink sac, place it into the center, and grab some roses and place them side by side. And this is how to get yourself the German one, but it comes out buggy. It comes out as the modern weapon box, but let's go ahead and keep that because that is the German weapon box. Now let's make ourselves the Japanese one. You need yourself a red rose in the center and surround that with some bone meal, and there you go. You get yourself the Japanese one, which still comes out as a modern weapon box. I apologize, this is how the mod is. It's buggy at the moment. It barely even been released. So anyways, now let's check out the British. So what we're gonna need is some blue dye and some red in the center, and there you go. That's how you make yourself a British box. But remember, they all come out different, so let's go ahead and grab that. So now let's go ahead and make ourselves the American weapon box. So we're gonna need some blue dye and some red dye and place it like so, and there you go. That's how you make yourself the American weapon box, and it still comes out as a modern weapon box. But anyways, let's now make the last weapon box, which is the Russian weapon box, and we need some yellow. Place it right here, and some more red, and there you have it. This is how to make yourself the Russian weapon box. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in all of the weapon box, because I'm sure if I place this down, it's still gonna show the modern weapons. Let's go ahead and try this out. See, it still shows up all of the modern weapons. This is a bug. Okay, so now I have spawned in all of the boxes, and it's really buggy to spawn all these boxes in. We have the American, British, German, Japanese, and Soviet Russia, and there we go. So there we have it. These are all of the weapon boxes, and you could just right click and see how to craft everything. These are all of the American weapons, and over here is all the Britain weapons, and over here we have ourselves the German weapons and Japanese weapons, and so on with the Russian weapons, and you can see how to craft everything. So here's the anti-air for the Russians, and this is basically how to craft it. I've already showed you guys how to make yourself a wheel, and you guys already know how to make yourself an anti-air barrel, because we have already covered all that. So here is the ammunition you need for an anti-air, which is right here. So let me go ahead and make one of those. We need some gunpowder, which I still need to spawn in, because I thought I had gunpowder, but there we go. So now I have myself some iron. iron, and now we can make ourselves that anti-air gun. So let's go back here, and now I'm gonna go to the very end. And the cool thing about this mod is that in the crafting weapon box, you could just click on the icon right here of the item, and it'll actually craft it for you instead of making it into the crafting table. So you just click it once, and it'll start to waste your materials, but you could get what you want in the end. So there we go. Let's go ahead and stock up, and now let's go into our anti-air. Right click, and you just aim anywhere you want, and you just hold the ammunition, and you should be able to punch and right click, and it should be able to work, but it doesn't seem to be working at the moment. You should have already seen ammunition coming from the sky. So the bug was that you can't craft the stuff using the weapon box. You actually have to craft it yourself or get it from too many items. So here's the actual ammunition. So now I'm gonna go back to the anti-air and start right clicking, and now you'll see that it's actually shooting stuff, and it looks awesome. You can see explosions happening from far away. That's awesome. Let's start destroying some stuff. I don't think this damaged blocks, but it hits blocks and starts to explode. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I'm scared. Okay, so we're not doing that again. Now let's check out the guns. Here are all of the guns, and they look all amazing. These are all of the old guns, such as the bar. We have ourselves the Springfield, all of these guns, and some snipers. So you could have yourself an old-fashioned World War II war in your server. And the really cool thing about this mod is that there actually is armor, or you may say a suit, that you could put on. So if you're a Russian, you're a German, all that stuff, you could put on a suit and you could have their weapons and start shooting people with it. It's really awesome. You could have yourself a big war. So anyways, there we have it. These are all of the weapons, and they're just like, you know, the modern weapons. So you could just craft all these and start shooting. I believe they deal the same amount of damage. And here are some even more weapons, because there's just so many weapons, such as the Type 99. There's also some binoculars and some knives. So if you want to stab people, there you go. Now you have yourself a knife, and it looks really evil. I have a knife on me. And let's try out the binoculars. Let's go ahead and right click, and should see, oh, there we go. It zooms in really far. Look at that flower way over there. You could zoom into stuff from far away. Let's look at Santa. Santa, that's Santa. Look at him, he's green. Santa, what happened to you? Here's his reindeer, and Rudolph's right there with the red-nosed reindeer. Lolly, lolly, la, la. So now let's go ahead and make ourselves all of the new planes that are inside the World War II pack. Now, these planes are really awesome. So I'm gonna go into my chest and grab all of these materials. I'm gonna grab them all. So now that I have all of the materials, let's go ahead and start creating the Sopwith camel. I don't know how to say it. I apologize if I, mispronounce everything. But anyways, this is the Sopwith. Let's go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna go into my crafting, and I need some dyes. I need some yellow dyes for this one, and I don't have any yellow dyes. So now I have myself some yellow dye, and what we're gonna do with the yellow dye is we're gonna place it right here in the paint buckets, right here in the icons. We're gonna fill up all the slots with yellow, and now what we're gonna do is grab ourselves some guns, and we're gonna place it right here at the very top, just like so. Right there. And now we're gonna grab ourselves some biplanes and place it right here, biplane wings. And now what we're gonna do is grab ourselves a engine, place it in the engine slot. Now we're gonna grab ourselves the propeller, place it on top, and now a cockpit, place it right there. And now we need ourselves a tail and place it at the very bottom. And there you go. Now you have made yourself the Sopwith camel. I believe that's how you say it. And there you have it. Now let's go ahead and place that down right over here. Hopefully I don't die by placing it down. And that's how it looks. It looks amazing. And you can see it does have its like rounds of ammunition right here, and you can see that it has its guns right there. Now let's make ourselves the Fokker Dr. 1. I don't know how to say that one either, but let's go ahead and get started with this one. What we need now is we need more guns. So we're gonna place the guns side by side like so, and now we need red instead of yellow, so we're gonna place in the paint buckets right there. It's very simple once you get used to making all these guns. And now we need ourselves a V8, and now we need ourselves a propeller, a cockpit right in the center, and a tail. And what else are we missing? I believe we're missing, oh yeah, we're missing some triplanes. We need ourselves the triplane side by side. And there we have it. And there we go. Now we have ourselves the Fokker Dr. 1. So let's grab this, and we're gonna go ahead and place it over here. And let's go ahead and right click. And this one looks really cool. Honestly, this one looks awesome. I like the red one. It looks really cool, and you can see the guns are right here in top, and you can start shooting with those and the propeller. Let's continue to make the rest of the planes, which is the BF-109. So now let's make that. We need ourselves some gray dye. We're gonna place it right here in the paint buckets. And now we're gonna need ourselves a metal propeller, because now we are making some metal planes. We're gonna grab the metal propeller, place it right there. Now we need ourselves a metal cockpit, place it like so, and now we need ourselves a metal tail, place that right there. We need ourselves some guns, so we're gonna place these side by side. And now what we're gonna need is some metal wings. There we go. So now what we need is some metal wings. We place it side by side, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place down a bomb. Where is it at? Oh, bomb bay, right there. Now we have ourselves a bomb bay, and don't forget about the V8. And there we go. We have ourselves the BF-109, and this is how it looks. This one looks awesome too. I really like this one back in my server when I used to play with it a long time ago in 1.2.5. So I'm gonna place this one down, and this one looks awesome. I kind of like it. Yellow and gray looks pretty cool. So now let's make ourselves the P51 Mustang. So now I'm gonna go back and make this one. So in order to make this, you need yourself some light blue dye. We're gonna place it like so in the paint bucket. Now we need ourselves some guns. We place it side by side. And now we need ourselves a metal cockpit. We need a metal propeller, a V8 engine, a tail, and let's go ahead and put all these together. And now we need ourselves some metal wings. We're gonna place those side by side, and don't forget about the bomb bay, because we're gonna be bombing stuff with this. And there's the bomb bay. I think this is the one I really like, the P51 Mustang. So let's grab that, and now it's raining, so let me go ahead and turn that off. And now let's place down this plane way over here, because this is a really cool plane. Yes, this is the plane that I always used to like because it looks awesome. This one's blue and gray. Now let's make ourselves the split fire. In order for you to make the split fire, we're gonna need some green dye. Place it into the paint like so, and let me go ahead and arrange that. We need ourselves an engine, which I'm gonna use a V8, another propeller. We're gonna use some MG42 right here side by side. We're gonna place those like so. Now we need ourselves some wings, a metal cockpit. Where's the metal cockpit? Right there. A tail, and don't forget about the bomb bay, because you're gonna be bombing stuff with this. And there we go. That's how you make yourself a split fire. Remember, every plane that you craft, it will show up right here as a blueprint, but don't click on those because you'll probably even crash your game because it doesn't work at the moment. But here is the split fire, and now we're gonna grab that and just place it down right here. Don't place it too close to you because you could actually smash yourself and die. So there we go. Now we have ourselves the split fire. Now let's make ourselves the biggest plane that's in this mod, which is the Lancaster Bomber. The Lancaster Bomber! In order to make the Lancaster Bomber, you need to open up the large plane crafting guide. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up all of the paint slots with some green dye. Let's place it like so. There we go. And now we need some more green in all of these slots. And now we're gonna grab ourselves some V4, look, no, not V4, V8 engines. And we're gonna place them right here in the engine slots. And that's a lot of V4s. I mean V8s. I'm getting confused now. But anyways, let's grab ourselves the metal tail, place at the end, a bomb bay, a metal cockpit. Let's grab ourselves the metal cockpit. We need ourselves the wings for the planes, which we're gonna use these right here. So that's a double set. And now more guns. I mean guns. I mean lots of guns. There we go. And now we need ourselves propellers, which we're gonna use some metal propellers right there. And there you go, guys. This is the crafting for the Lancaster Bomber. And this plane is just mega huge. Let's go ahead and place this down and just love it at our best. This is the... Look at this! Oh man, I'm trapped somewhere because it's so big. It's sucked me into its own gravitational force because it's so big. That's awesome! Look at this beauty! It's amazing! I never seen a model so beautiful before, especially a plane. This is the biggest plane I've ever seen before, guys. So you guys should all know how to fly these planes. I did cover it in the simple parts pack, or probably it was the ye oldie already. But anyways, what we need is some fuel. So I'm gonna go here and get some fuel cans, and the fuel can should be right here. So I'm gonna grab the fuel cans, right click on the Lancaster Bomber, but let's go ahead and grab ourselves some bombs in the first place. And the bombs should be right in here because I placed all the bombs in here, such as napalm, and I've already showed you guys how to craft all of these bombs. So how about we go into the Lancaster Bomber. I'm gonna right click with it, and there we go. I'm inside it. I'm gonna press R. Actually, I'm not inside it. The actual... hold on, give me a second, guys. It takes a while to actually get... Oh, there we go. So you have to right click once in a while and you eventually get into the seat. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna press R to open up the actual inventory. I'm gonna turn off too many items, go here to fuel, put the fuel inside there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back one, and in the bombs, I'm gonna place the bombs such as napalm. And in order to launch the bombs, all you have to do is just press V. And once you have done that, let's go ahead and start flying this baby. Let's go, move out, move out. Ooh, there's a sheep over there. How about I just drop a bomb on him and see if I take him down? Here it goes, bombs away. Oh, I didn't do much. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing. Those are the bombs. They didn't really do much. The large bomb did a really huge explosion. But here I am in the Lancaster Bomber. It's very easy to control. Let's go ahead and start bombing this grave. So I'm gonna press V, and you'll see that the bombs are falling down because I press V, and they're gonna explode down there, such as the napalm. I'm sure you're gonna see some napalm, but since there's a whole layer of snow, they can't really blow up. So I can only blow up houses and whatnot with the Lancaster bomber at the moment. But this plane is really huge, and this works on a server, guys. So you could be bombing stuff even while in a server. So you could be bombing. This is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna see if I could like make a short video on a oh no, Santa Claus! Santa Claus almost hit me. But I'm gonna see if I can make myself a video of team deathmatch with me and some YouTubers, and see if we could actually have this mod installed and see if we could get this working. So anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can crash into something. Oh man, this is going through the snows. Am I gonna live? Oh no. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I'm living! That was insane. I went through everything. My Lancaster bomber is literally going to space. I'm going to the moon, guys. I'll see you guys in the moon! So this review is getting close to finishing because all I have to review is just the new creative mode tabs, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to craft yourself some vehicles that don't work at the moment, and then we're gonna check out some new features that were added into 1.4.6. Anyways, if you're in creative mode, you just press E, and you'll see that there's some new tabs up here. You click on those, and you'll switch between Minecraft's creative mode and Flan's creative mode, where you can see all of the planes, so you can just grab the items really quick without actually crafting them, and you'll see all the materials, all the parts, simple parts pack, and then you can see all of the guns, and here are all of the guns. You could just go to these tabs and actually mess with them. This is what was newly added to Minecraft 1.4.6, which is a really good multiplayer experience where you could just put on some new clothing and some item spawners and player spawners and vehicle spawners. This is what it is. You could put these on, such as armor, which you guys saw in the intro. I was actually wearing the US Marine armor, and that's how it actually looks. It's just armor, and it's good to separate your team, such as if you guys are, you know, the Japanese, you could all be in one base and you guys could all wear the same uniform. And if you guys are, like, let's say German, you could be in another fort and wear the German uniform and just start attacking each other. It's gonna be really awesome. It's really cool on multiplayer. Anyways, let's see how to craft ourselves some vehicles. So the first vehicle we're gonna make is the Willys Jeep, and then next we're gonna make the Sherman, and then some tanks after that. So you have to go into your vehicle crafting table. This is what it is, and you're gonna get yourself another V8, place it in the engine. Now you're gonna grab yourself a small car chassis. I believe that's how you say it. Chassis, is that it? I believe so. Anyways, you get yourself some green dye, place it like so, and grab yourself 2 wheels, actually 4, and there you go. That's how you make yourself Willys Jeep. So that's how you make that. Now let's make ourselves the Sherman. In order to make one of those, it is a tank. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ourselves a tank turret, place it in the very top. Then we're gonna get ourselves a V8, place it like so, and then we're gonna get ourselves the tank body, place it right here. Then we're gonna get ourselves the Caterpillar tracks that we've made with simple parts pack, place it like so, and then color it with some green. And there you go. That's the Sherman. And the next 2 vehicles, I don't know how to pronounce them. I really apologize because I'm not really good at pronouncing stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and place down an ink sac, and we're gonna grab ourselves a small car body right there, chassis, and then we're gonna grab ourselves a V8, place it like so, and grab more wheels like this. And I'm missing a wheel, but don't worry, I'm not gonna exit off this because I have too many items. I could just open up too many items and spawn in another wheel. There we go. So now I have myself another wheel. We're gonna place it like so, and there we go. This is the Cubble Wagon. Sorry guys, I don't know how to say it. The Cubble Wagon, I'm just gonna guess. That's it. There you have it. I just showed you how to craft that. It's just like another Jeep. And now let's make ourselves the last tank, which is the Panzer 5. So in order to make one of these, we're gonna have to get ourselves more tank. So there we go, tank turret, place it like so. Then we're gonna get more Caterpillar tracks, place it right here, and I just accidentally split those up. There we go. Now we need ourselves some clay, place it at the back for coloring. I believe, no, this isn't, this is clay, this isn't coloring. So now you have to color this tank. So you're gonna get yourself some gray dye, place it at the end, then you're gonna get yourself a V8 engine, and then you're gonna grab yourself a tank body, and there you go, that is the Panzer 5, and there you guys have it. So we have made all of the new tanks and all of the new accessories that is inside this mod. So let's go ahead and place these down, and you'll see that they are buggy. Once you place it down, they're gonna be like spazzing out like crazy. Even the tank, and even this tank, and even this Jeep. There you guys go. It's really buggy. I wish I could actually get in the tank and show you guys how to fire. It's just like shooting an anti-air. You just like right click and you'll start launching its ammunition. But there you guys have it. Those are all of the tanks. So how about we get on one of these cars and see how it actually looks. It's pretty cool. You could it's 100% controllable. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm just gonna right click and help me, pork chop, help me. Okay, so there you guys have it. Those are the tanks, and they are 100% controllable at the moment. Just kidding, guys. They're really buggy. But anyways, guys, that is basically it about this review. I covered everything that you need to know, and the cool thing about multiplayer is that you could go into creative mode, and you could get these flags and just place them around your place. Let's go ahead and go here to Flans mod team stuff, and here's the flags. You could grab the flags, and here's all the armor. So let's go ahead and put on some, let's put on some Japanese or Russian. Let's grab ourselves some Russian uniform and place it on. I'm only gonna put on the hat and the gear itself. There we go. So you can see that it actually does work. So you can see who's Russian and who's German just by looking at their armor. That's really awesome, guys. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys will enjoy this mod review. I put a lot of effort into this video. Leaving a rating will really make me happy. That would make my Christmas day even better. So hopefully this video gets out before Christmas. I'm not even sure because I'm gonna go record some Minecraft Daily right now. I need to open up my presents that Sly gave me. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And another note to say is that if it's a really huge mod, if I'm gonna review another huge mod, I'm not gonna split the mod video into 2 parts. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. I'm not gonna leave you guys waiting for the next part of, you know, a big mod review, because why do I have to split it into different parts? I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, why don't you make part 2 and part 3? No, I'm gonna put it all into one video instead of ripping you guys off and, you know, just waiting weeks until I upload part 2. I'm gonna put it all into one review, just like what I did for Flans Plains. It's a very long video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If you guys are interested in this mod, you guys want to know how to install this mod, well then let's go ahead and install this mod for a client and then for a server. And not only that, if you guys are new subscribers, be sure to subscribe and join the pack, because we would like another of you guys joining us. We are a group of modding wolves. We mod and we are cool. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and install this mod. Merry Christmas. Alright, so let's go ahead and install this mod. This mod is really easy to install, so we shouldn't have ourselves any errors. But the first thing I'm gonna do, of course, before installing this mod is to go here to options and force update my game. The reason why I'm gonna force update my game is because I have mods currently installed. If you guys have mods currently installed, I always recommend to back them up, because you're never too sure if this mod is compatible with any of your mods. If it's not compatible, well then you're gonna get yourself a black screen and you won't be happy. So options, force update, and log in to download a brand new Minecraft.jar in which we're gonna mod. So leave this updating to remove all of our mods. So it's best to remove all your mods. If you guys don't want any, you know, conflicts, any issues, any errors, then be sure to force update your game. You don't have to, though. I'm doing it. Anyways, guys, we're gonna install this for a client, and then right after we're gonna install this for a server. You have to have it installed in a client in order for this to work on a server. So if you want to host this for a server, well then we're gonna be installing this for a server, like I said. So anyways, you're gonna go into my description or click on the annotation above. It will say download this mod, and you're gonna get the downloads. You're gonna get Minecraft Forge Universal, you're gonna get Flans mod, and this is it. This is Flans mod, and then you're gonna get all of the content pack bundle. So here's all the content packs. So get these downloads from my description, or if you can't find them, then be sure to check out his forum. They should be there as well. Anyways, then if you want to host this for a server, you have to get yourself a Minecraft server.jar. It cannot be an exe. It has to be a Minecraft server.jar. All this will be linked in my description. Go to my website, go to the download section of my website. Go to the download section of my website and it should be there. So anyways, grab all of the downloads and drag it here to the desktop in which you can see it better. And once you have the downloads, let's go ahead and install this mod. I'm going to go here to start. Search your program file. I'm going to type in %appdata%. And for Windows XP users, somewhere around you should see run, and you run %data%, and it should take you up here to the roaming folder. Click on the roaming folder and you should see .minecraft in the very top. You need to go into your .minecraft folder. You're going to see bin, resources, save, and everything else. Go into your bins folder. Before you open up your Minecraft.jar that's located in your bin folder, you have to make sure you have your Minecraft game closed. Here's my Minecraft game that I just force updated. You have to exit off your Minecraft game before installing any mods. So exit off your Minecraft game. Now right click your Minecraft.jar that's located in your bin folder, open with WinRAR. So you're going to open up your Minecraft.jar with WinRAR. Open that up and move it aside. So you should see a folder called MetaInf located in your Minecraft.jar. So if you find a folder called MetaInf, be sure to delete it. So in your Minecraft.jar, right click MetaInf and delete files. Say yes and delete MetaInf. Now MetaInf's gone, now we can continue. Open up Minecraft Forge Universal, and be sure that if you don't own Minecraft, then Minecraft Forge Universal will not work for you. So you must own Minecraft in order to install Minecraft Forge Universal. That's why you guys get black screens. So if you guys need help, be sure to go to my help forums, and let me go ahead and change this. Anyways, what we're going to do is open up Minecraft Forge Universal, open it up and move it aside. You should see a lot of files from Minecraft Forge Universal. highlight any file that you like and press Ctrl A. Once you press Ctrl A, it should highlight all of the files that are in Minecraft Forge Universal Zip. Highlight all the files and drag it all into your Minecraft.jar side. Wait a little bit, and replace, press OK, and now you are done with the Minecraft.jar side and the Minecraft Forge Universal. Exit off both the zips. Alright, so make sure you're still in your bin folder where you open up your Minecraft.jar with WinRAR or any 7 zip opener, because you have to go back one. So go back to your .minecraft folder with bin, resources saved, and everything else. What you're going to do now is create yourself a mods folder in order to place the Flans mods inside there. So you're going to right click new folder and call it mods. MODS, and press enter. So you have made yourself a mods folder located in your .minecraft folder. Once you have done that, go into your mods folder, and you shouldn't have anything in here. If you have anything, go ahead and delete it or back it up if you like. What you're going to do is copy or drag over. Since I'm going to install this for a server, I have to copy it, so I have to make double the copies because you have to save it for your server as well. So I'm going to right click and copy this zip Flans mod universal and just paste it right into your mods right here. So there you go. So you have pasted in the Flans mod zip right into your mods folder, and once you have done this, leave it alone, leave everything like so. Now you're going to run Minecraft once. So make sure to log into Minecraft and just wait a little bit, allow this all to spawn, allow Minecraft Forge to do its thing, and once it loads, then exit off your Minecraft game. Just run it once you have installed the Flans zip into your mods folder. And once you have done that, go back one. So go back to your .minecraft folder with bin, resources saved, and everything else. You should see that there are some more folders that have generated, such as a Flans folder. Go into that Flans folder located in your .minecraft folder. So go into Flans and it should say properties. What you're going to do is you're going to download some content bundles. If you guys want even more content bundles, I'm sure Flans is going to make even more. But right now, here's the whole bundle. What you're going to do is open up the Flans mod content bundle, open it up and move it aside. You should see a lot of folders like modern weapon pack, nerf pack, parts pack, all in the Flans content bundle. What you're going to do is highlight everything, all the folders, even the readme if you want, and highlight and drag over everything into the Flans folder. So that's basically how to install this mod. You have installed it for a client. Once you have dragged over all of the bundles, all of the packs into the Flans folder that's in your .minecraft folder, then everything should be able to work. I'm going to go ahead and exit this off because I'm done. And now what I'm going to do is log into Minecraft and everything should be able to work. And once I'm able to log in, then we're going to go ahead and install this for a server. I know that this worked, so there we have it. If you go here to mods, you should see that it says Flans mods right here as a tab. So there you guys go. Now we're going to go ahead and install this for a server. So I'm going to exit off my Minecraft.jar, and now we're going to make ourselves a new folder for this server. I'm going to right click new and folder and call it server, and I'm going to call it server flan. There we go. You can call it whatever you like. I'm going to call mine server flan. So you guys should all know how to make yourself a Minecraft server or even know how to mod it, but I'm going to show you guys how to mod your Minecraft server.jar in order for this to be able to play Flans Plains mod. So inside your server flan, you're going to open that up and you're going to drag over the Minecraft server.jar right in there. So what you're going to do before you run the Minecraft server.jar, you're going to right click that, open with WinRAR or any 7 zip opener. You're going to open up the Minecraft server.jar with WinRAR. Open that up and move it aside. So you should have a meta.inf folder. Do not delete a meta.inf folder located in any Minecraft server.jar. If you delete meta.inf from a Minecraft server.jar, then your server will crash. So be sure to leave meta.inf alone in your Minecraft server.jar. Open up the Flans Universal. Open up Minecraft Forge Universal, my bad. So open up Minecraft Forge Universal, open that up and move it aside. This is the same, Forge Universal that I use in my Minecraft.jar. So here it is. What you're going to do in the Minecraft Forge Universal, the same one that you opened up and used in your, client, you're going to open that up and you're going to highlight all the files by pressing Ctrl A. So highlight all the files from Minecraft Forge Universal and simply drag it all into your Minecraft server.jar. Drag over all of those and replace, press OK, and now you are done. Exit off the Minecraft server.jar and Minecraft Forge Universal because you're done with that, and now run the server once. So run the server, allow it to spawn all its regions, and once it's done, go ahead and click right here, the bottom, where you could type in stuff. You're going to type in save all. So make sure to save everything, save all, and then you're going to spell stop right after. So it's going to save everything, and then it's going to stop itself, and it's really efficient. So what we're going to do now is, while this is going to stop itself, inside the mods folder that generated into your server folder, go into that mods, and inside there you're going to drag over the Flans mod universal. Drag that in straight into the mods, just like what you did in your client section. You're going to drag over the Flans universal straight into the mods, and now you're going to run the server again. So when you're going to run the server again for it to generate its Flans folder, here it is. So now there's another Flans folder, which we're going to drag over all of the bundles. So now it's done. So I'm going to spell stop again to stop the server. And now in the Flans folder, we're going to open that up inside our server folder and open up the Flans mod content pack, open that up and drag over all of this, the modern weapons, the nerf, the parts, all that stuff back into the Flans folder generated by your server. So there you guys go. That is basically how to make yourself a Flans server. This works on every version of Flans as long as he keeps the downloads the same. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this tutorial. Now let me go ahead and run the server and it should be able to run. If you got any errors and if you guys need any help, like I said, I have help forums. Go there, spam it, whatever you want. We're gonna see if we can help you out. So if you guys need any help, be sure to check out my help forums. Now I have it working for a server and that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Be sure to leave a rating and I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Thank you guys for all of your support. See you later.